First of all, thank you for joining George and Faizu. So
Yeah,
myself, Bhaskar, and I'm going to take introduction classes for ELV
yeah,
system today. So the
yeah,
detailed sessions and the study materials will be shared once you join the training
mm,
session. Okay.
yeah,
So let's deep dive into the ELV system, brief introductions. Okay. First of all, thank you for your time and this sunny afternoon you joined and even in the busy schedule. And it's good that you want to learn about the ELV system.
mm,
Let's go into the topic about introduction of ELV systems. You can, as you are aware about, it's starting with the low current systems. It's with the low voltage. It works on the low voltage, and we have multiple systems, which is part of the building MEP systems, and we can go in details like in a brief. We have access control, AV system, BMS, CCTV, GRMS lighting, fire alarm, public address, and so on. So we have different architectures, standalone, on-prem, and cloud-based solutions are there in the market. And there is interconnected system architecture as well, and the system benefits. Each system has a different benefits. It's integrated building systems, or physical security information management system, or security management system. So we will go in a brief about advantage of both interconnected system architectures and about the latest technology, which will be discussed in detail after you join the classes. Okay. So who has to learn ELV systems? So as you know, you will be fall under one of this category. So ELV system is one of the very vital system in the building, which has to be tailor-made solutions based on the client requirements and the international standard and the local standard regulations. So which required patience and knowledge and awareness about the local regulations and international standards as well. So who are the people who has to learn the ELV systems? I can see that it's a client representatives. The first person is who's investor. So who has to understand the key benefits, what are the benefits and what are the core values of ELV system and how it can give return on investment when he invest on this ELV system for his premises. And consultant who's appointed by the client, so consultant is the evaluator, who's the key person who make detailed tender specifications, standard drawings based on the local regulations, and the main contractor. So since it's the ELV package, it comes under civil contractor. So the civil contractor also should know about the ELV system. There might be a ELV engineer from main contractor who evaluate the ELV package proposals and shortlist based on the pricing and as well as the technical compliance, which is derived by the consultant. And other when we go in deep, it's the MEP contractor. Since it's a ELV packages comes under the MEP contractor, so MEP contractor also has engineer who foresee the complete proposals and understand and compare and evaluate and shortlist the ELV contractor. And apart from that, the ELV specialist also should learn the systems because the technology is keep on developing. Artificial intelligence is making a key role in developing the ELV packages. So learning and upgrading, it's relearning is very vital in the with the ELV specialist. And the graduate who has passion to learn the new systems also welcome for this ELV packages to learn because it's the ELV market is expanding and they need more engineers involving in cyber security, IT networks, and all the ELV system packages. So these are the peoples who has to learn a ELV system. So I believe George, Faizur, and Ashraf Khan are fall in any one of this category, I believe. So when you Faizur, you are into, as you said, you are from civil side, right? Civil contractor or
no,
MEP
no,
contractor,
no. I'm from mechanical,
mechanical.
but
Okay.
I work with, in India, Bombay, with
Okay.
the Loda Group and ICOM.
Okay. Loza Group. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
uh, About George, Mr. George. Okay, about
I
Ashraf
am
Khan.
from I am
Sorry, yeah,
I am working from electrical.
electrical. Okay. About
Yeah, I
Mr.
am
Ashraf
in
Khan.
Qatar.
Great. Okay, Mr. Ashraf. Okay, let's go further on the building ELV system design. So as I briefed and told earlier, it's a part of MV package, and you have to refer the tender documents. So some of the tender documents are listed here. You have a local guidelines and norms and as well as international standards which has to be followed. Apart from that, if the any clarification required, you have to raise RFI. So it's a part of the bidding process and it's the design stage that you will have back and forth and clarifications to make a tailor-made situations required based on the client requirement as well as the tender specifications. Okay. So findings on the site survey also very important because whatever in the specifications and the client requirement may vary when you go and see the site. So it's very important to have a site survey and get a clarification through RFI. So this is the simple PSIM physical security information management system architecture. So the details will be once you join, you will have a complete details of how to design. And we have mentioned here like it's redundant servers are there, server and our standby server. You can see, I believe it's clear, right? It's readable, right? Anyone?
Yeah, I am continue, please.
Yeah. So you
Can
will
you
have a
can
yeah.
you explain clearly the system architecture of these which you are showing right now?
Got it. Okay. So
So
since it's
you have to show the all system architecture of the all systems which we are going to be adopt. Yeah, we are going to be clear it. So from
okay,
the initially what you have shown in the system architecture, and you already briefed about the tendering and flow of the sequence, which you already explained. So these are the things which is very basic needs. But from now, you have which I have shown the drawing, which is a system architecture of the any system. It is not
yeah,
mentioned what the system you are going to be explained. So
yeah,
you have
got
to
it.
be clear
So
it on this.
since this is a brief introduction of the systems, we will once you
Mm.
joined, you will have a clear architecture for each system wise. You will have
Exactly,
a
exactly.
three-tier architecture when you go for
Mm,
any of the systems. Okay.
mm,
So in this
mm.
slides, you will have only a basic introduction about each system wise. Okay. So
Yeah,
when you want to go in the deep dive into the each system architecture,
yeah,
so the time will not permit for today to uh, detailed sessions to go with. You
yeah.
know,
Okay,
so
okay.
once
No,
you
no, that
join,
is a
you
brief.
have
No, that is a brief, which is enough.
yeah, got it. So when you go for each system wise, you will have a three-tier architecture generally.
Mm,
So the
mm,
system will have a management level and controller level, okay, and as well as you will have a field level. So when you
mm,
take about the system, for example, you have a CCTV system. So you have a field level like the cameras you will have, and you will have a control elements, and you will have a monitoring elements, something. And in the if you go to the controller level or the mid level, you will have a storages and the
mm,
servers, workstations. And when you go to the management level, you will have redundancy servers and monitoring solutions, video wall. So this is what here you can see the video walls here and the surveillance monitoring system and the client workstations as well. Okay, so there is a three-tier architectures mostly we can have. Some cases it will be having a two-tier architecture. So when we go
mm,
for the building management system, you will have a field devices in the field level, like for the temperature, humidity, and for your CO2 monitoring, or the valve for the valve control, relay control. And when you go for the mid level, you will have the controllers, different level of controllers based on the requirements. Like you will have FCU controllers, you will have some unitary controllers for the VAV, and you will have controllers for multi-system monitoring and control, like for AHUs, chillers. And when you go to the management level, you will have a servers, and you will have a workstations, and you will have alarm servers, okay, and log servers. So it's varies based on the client requirements. Okay, the architecture also, it's widely is changing now. We are having a remote monitoring as well as, apart from the management level, you have a cloud-based solutions. For example, when we go for the access control system, nowadays it's going with the cloud-based, so you do not require any local storage servers, and you do not require separate UPS or IDF for your devices, because all the devices are will be cloud-based solutions, and you can have a monitoring and cold control from the remote locations. Okay, so for example, if you have a access control system in multiple countries, you have offices, and the best thing is to go with the cloud-based, and you will have all the data will be pushing to the cloud, and from the cloud you can monitor from anywhere in the world. Okay, so it can, the architecture is three-tier architecture, as I said, and the devices are varies based on the system what you are going to design and what system you need. You got it?
Yeah.
So that we can go in the detail in the detailed training sessions. We will be conducting every month also the sessions for each systems wise, and questions and clarifications sessions also there after you joining. So this is a simple architecture I have shown here. So you will have a like a physical security information management system, that all the system are interconnected, and you have a CCTV system and access control. For example, if somebody trying to tamper the door,
నాట్
you
అప్లికబుల్
get
కూడా
the
లేదు.
alert, and four store alarms from access control system goes to the CCTV system, and in the video wall you see pop-up happening in the same access control system is
వెళ్ళిపోయారు.
the software. You have a pop-up with the CCTV screen that somebody is tampering and you are catching informations, and the operator doesn't require to go in detail to see what happened and who tried to tamper the door, because you get the CCTV video pop-up in the screen itself. So that is the one of the advantage of PSM software. There are plenty of advantages are there. You can route uh, the person who is in charge for the particular issues to sort out. You can route it and send the mails, and apart from that, you have a fire alarm. Any fire alarm occurs, fire alarm system activated, you can pop up the cameras, you can open the doors. So there are major many advantages in the PSM software that can be discussed in detail in later stage. Okay. So somewhere it's like a standalone system also preferred by the client, like it's not connected to out of the world, outside of the world. So it's like a local network, local system monitoring. Like for example, if security, some police and security guards and some national guards, they look for closed loop systems. It doesn't go outside. So it's a simple system here. I have given example, but each system wise, again, we can go in detail later stage. So here you will have a servers and not standby servers. So you will have a failover server here, and multiple clients. Also, you will have different clients can be from different locations. This is for like a multiple communities you want to monitor. So simple architecture. So architecture varies, as I mentioned earlier. It's depending on the client needs. We have to make a tailor-made solutions. So just brief about the access control system design here. So what design criteria is mentioned here, the server and licensing methods need to be followed, and controllers, type of the controllers you are choosing is also matter, and the readers, the type of the readers, what type of authentications the client is looking for, and what type of protocol it communicates. So it all mentioned in the specifications. If there is no specifications, you can make a designs with the documents what we give. So you have different advantages commercially as well as technically on the security levels. If you go with a vegan and OSDP or NFC, near field communication or Bluetooth or mobile wallets, now the latest technology comes. and the cards based on the low frequency, high frequency, ultra high frequencies. Like for the barriers, you want to use the UHF cards, and for the standard, you use the low frequency cards, or you have a multi technology cards also available to use for low frequency and ultra high frequencies. And choosing the cables based on the signals what it transmits also matters. So these are the details you can get once you join the classes. And selection of the door locks and field devices based on the ironmongery sets. You have a door strikes and door locks, or you have motorized doors or motorized gates. So, and outdoor rated locks, outdoor rated magnetic locks, and indoor rated magnetic locks, and UL rated magnetic locks, fire rated. So the selection is based on the purely depending on the specifications as well as the client requirements. Also, you have to choose based on the ironmongery sets. And further, you have to have a integration with the fire alarm, intercom systems, and BMS. And sometimes you need to have a SDK API, like a software level integrations also. So we have a brief about this each systems in our the training sessions. And again, the other systems. One of the key system in the building is building management systems. So people should aware about the systems like selecting the controllers, IO boards, and understand what is input and outputs, and understand the sequence of operation, understand the scope of work, and what how the system has to be controlled, and go through the specifications or control schematic, or to if there is no control schematic and the specifications, you have to build up based on the MEP equipments, like you have a power meter to monitor, and you have a AHUs to control, chillers to control. So you will have a detailed sessions once you joined, and you will have an understanding of each system, how to choose and how to design the DTC panels required for the BMS, and how to select the field devices, and how to select the control valves or relays, and also for the if you go for the lighting control daily based solutions, so you can see that what kind of field devices has to be considered, and how the structure has to be, what kind of cables has to be used. Okay, and for integrating with the BTU meters or VAV boxes, the mechanical systems, we will go in details once you join the training sessions. So another one of the major system in the market is CCTV system, which is evolving with artificial intelligence, and the technology is evolving with multiple benefits and analytics solutions, which makes the operator easier and to attend any security threats very faster. Not like a older systems, you need to search for multiple hours to get uh, the person who involved in the crime. So again, the selection of the cameras are very vital. And what is the megapixel of the cameras, density of the camera pixels, and type of the lens. You have a very focal or fixed lens cameras, which is suitable, and based on the manufacturing, like a dome or vandal dome or PTZ cameras required, or radar cameras. As you know, the covert cameras are not accepted. You need to get the special approvals if you are using. And the solutions of recording, you will have a DVR, the olden method, NVR, or the NAS storage, or SAN storage, the storage area network or network area storage, or cloud-based solution, the latest technology. And recording parameters also is very vital when you do the design, because it makes your bandwidth more and your storage more or lesser. So you need to know the parameters, each recording parameters, and how to choose based on the type of the signal and based of the area you are covering. So each varies. So it's very crucial part if you are uh, doing the underperformance in the storage calculation or more. So if more in the storage calculation parameters, then it will burn your the storage calculation the rates, as well as your prices will increase. So it's all matter when you are choosing storage, like you are when you are calculating the storage, it's very vital that all the parameters you understand. That parameter details we will be talking in details in our further training sessions. And also the network switches, also very important based on the bandwidth. If you want to go with 10 gig or 40 gig switches, coupling switches, you need to choose based on that. We will brief you also that. And there are PoE long mid span, like you will have based on the distance. If it's exceeding more than 100 meter on the full channel, then you might need to go with PoE extenders. So that also we will explain you in brief how to choose. And if there is no power, you might need to go with a solar based, or if there is a power and if you are looking for hybrid solutions, so we have to choose also the hybrid power solutions. And also the data transmissions, you need to choose the cables based on the usage. If you are outdoor rated PE jackets or indoor PVC jackets, and if the client is looking for low smoke zero halogen, you need to choose low smoke zero halogen cables. So these are all the parameters, key parameters, and the design parameters which has to be taken care while you are designing the system. Okay, and yeah, this is a simple brief about the systems I have mentioned here. And any questions further, Mr. Palani can brief about our detailed training sessions.